Welcome back. In this video we're going to take our basketball object and we're going to turn it into a prefab. Now the reason we want to turn this thing into a prefab is that we want to have multiple copies of the ball in play all at the same time. So the easiest way to do it is to take the ball that we've created, turn it into a prefab, and then we use that prefab to be used in our game manager script to instantiate multiple copies. And theoretically, we could take that prefab and instantiate so many copies that we ran out of memory. We're not going to do that. We're just going to create 5, but you could if you really wanted to, and it would really slow down your system. But it is kind of fun to play with and add, say, 50 or 100 basketballs and watch them all bounce around. All right, well, let's get started. To create a prefab, we're just going to go to our prefab folder. We're going to right-click, and we're going to create prefab. This is going to give us our new prefab object, and I'm going to rename it, and I'm going to call this Ball Unity Prefab. Now the reason I'm going to call it Ball Unity Prefab is in later videos we're actually going to have another prefab that is going to be based off the sprite manager, and I want to be able to switch back and forth between the two. So that's why I'm going to name this one Ball Unity Prefab. Now, to create this prefab or to get it working, all we have to do is come up here to the ball, drag it down, and drop it on top of the ball prefab. That's it. Now, if we want to use it, we can come up here, we can delete the original ball, we can take the ball prefab, and we can drop it in, and we've got our ball. Matter of fact, I can drag another one in, and then I can move this one, say, over here. And if I wanted, I could even drag a third one in, and then I can put that one over here. Now, let's go ahead and save this. And if we play, what you see is all 3 balls work. They all have physics applied to them, and they all bounce and react differently based on their initial position that starts. And that is all there is to setting up a prefab. So in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to write the code in the script that is going to instantiate these copies of the prefab in code, so we won't have to drag and drop them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete out these, or delete those prefabs out for now, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to code in the instantiation of those prefabs. See you next time.